Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Long Live Hindustan. The bitter truth is something we do not like to hear because, as they say, truth hurts and reality bites. Therefore, many of you will not view this video with a great deal of warmth. I can't help but notice the madness, irony, hypocrisy, and double standards around the Indian soap opera Qubool Hai, which airs on Zee TV and has been around since October 2012. As you'll know, this is a soap opera which focuses exclusively on the Islamic community of India. The characters in the soap opera are exclusively Muslim, and the soap opera highlights Islamic culture, Islamic values, and Muslim sensibilities. If you read the Wikipedia article on this tacky soap opera, the introduction given to this worthless Muslim waste is that the show focuses on the Muslim community and aims to dispel stereotypes regarding Islam. End quote. Firstly, how many soap operas do we see in Pakistan focusing on the Hindu community? How many soap operas do we see in Bangladesh focusing on the Hindu community? How many soap operas do we see in Afghanistan focusing on their Hindu community? How many in Malaysia, Indonesia, United Arab Emirates, or any other Islamic country which has sizable Hindu population? The answer is none. So why on earth is a Hindu land producing these pathetic, stupid soap operas giving recognition to its Islamic minority? One rule for Hindu majority country and another rule for Muslim majority countries. Even though Muslim majority countries also have many non-Muslim minorities in them, they would never produce such soap operas. In fact, they would regard the very idea an affront to their values and an encroachment to their national culture. For 1 second, can we imagine Pakistan producing a soap opera to recognize its Hindus and to dispel the stereotypes regarding Hinduism? Never. Yet in other countries, they want other people to recognize them and give them special treatment. Secondly, why is it our duty as Indians to be producing soap operas dispelling the stereotypes of Islam? Sorry, but Islam is not an Indian religion. It never was an Indian religion, and it never will be an Indian religion. Islam has nothing to do with India, and as Indians we have zero responsibility to be giving a shit about how the world regards Islam. The only reason why India has so many Muslims is because historically Islamic imperialists attacked, invaded, and colonized India. They were no different from the British imperialists. Secondly, modern India is a country which was produced out of a partition which took place so that its Muslims can all bugger off to Pakistan and leave us Indians in peace. Thanks to backstabbing traitors, aka Gandhi and Nehru, Muslims never left India when they were supposed to. Muslims are not Indian, they never were Indian, and they never will be Indian. They are descendants of invaders and remnants of imperialism. Their status in India should be that of former colonizers, trespassers, and intruders. I am sick to death of having our secular bastard brainwash and indoctrinate us into buying this myth that Muslims are no different to Hindus and Sikhs. If that was the case, then why did these same Muslim traitors rip Bharat Mata into pieces in 1947 in the name of their foreign Arab religion, which was brought to India by foreigners? The show aims to combat stereotypes about Islam. It's not the responsibility of Hindus to be combating the stereotypes of Islam. It should be the responsibility of Muslims themselves. Stereotypes can be completely incorrect, but we all know that they exist for a reason. Ever since Islam trespassed into India, ever since Muslims attacked, invaded, colonized our Hindu lands, and ever since Islamic imperialists ruled over the Hindu natives of our land, there has been nothing but problems, bloodshed, conflict, and divisions in India. They themselves are responsible are responsible for ensuring the stereotypes regarding their community are nullified, and they can only do that by acting like humans and not savages. There has not been a single year gone by since 1947 which hasn't witnessed a terror attack in India. There has not been a single month which hasn't witnessed serious communal rioting in some place in India. Today we are seeing organized mass love jihad campaigns plus a covert genocide in places like West Bengal and Kerala, similar to that which took place in Kashmir against the native indigenous Hindu community, the same people who were living there for thousands and thousands of years before Islam even existed as a religion in this world. Although our brave secular journalists would never dare to utter a peep in the news about what's happening in Kerala or West Bengal, and neither would our so-called brave Bollywood heroes, the likes of Amir Khan and Salman Khan, who you all idolize and who love prancing around as if they are Mr. India and the personification of Hindu-Muslim unity, even they're too shit scared to say anything about what's happening with Hindus in West Bengal and Kerala. One cannot combat stereotypes by producing such flimsy, low-quality, tacky soap operas. The Islamic community itself has to change at a grassroots level, and the change has to come from within. They themselves have to make a decision that they want to start acting like humans and not like maggots. Finally, creating a soap opera for Muslims with the sole purpose of portraying Islamic values, Islamic culture in Hindu-majority India is nothing but cultural imperialism. If Muslims feel that they need such special recognition, then why did they not immigrate to Pakistan in 1947, an Islamic state which was carved out specially for them? There is a difference between secularism and cultural imperialism. What is taking place in front of our eyes is not secularism but cultural imperialism, where an outside foreign culture is being passed off as Indian. I also can't help but notice that in these soap operas, Muslims are glorified and are presented as being such superstars, as if they are the new Mughals. Are you Indians that pathetic that even after centuries and centuries of slavery, you still haven't gone from being a race of followers to a race of leaders? Even after being humiliated at the hands of Muslims for centuries, you still feel the need to bend over backwards for them, to accommodate them and to give them special recognition. Guys like you, Karanveer Bora, Singh Grover, and now recently Rajbir Singh, do you guys not have shame? Do you not have self-respect or dignity that you have agreed to star in this illegitimate bastard soap opera? Can you imagine your counterparts in Pakistan rushing to star in a soap opera about Pakistan's Hindu community? The answer is obviously no. Anyways, just my 2 cents, and I am sorry if I've upset or offended anyone. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, long live Hindustan.